Trying to manage your money can feel a lot like driving in a city you've never been to before without a map. It's confusing, a little stressful, right? But what if you had a financial GPS? A super simple, clear roadmap that shows you exactly where you are, where you want to go, and the best way to get there. Well, over the next few minutes, that's exactly what we're going to build together. So let me just ask you this straight up. Do you know with absolute certainty where you stand with your money, like right this second? It's a tough question, I know. And if you're feeling a bit fuzzy on the answer, trust me, you are not alone. So many of us are just kind of winging it, which makes it nearly impossible to get any real traction. All right, so just like firing up a GPS, our first job is super important. Before we can even think about a destination, we have to figure out our current location on the map. This is all about getting a clear, honest snapshot of your finances today. No judgment here, just the numbers. And the best part? We're going to keep this really, really simple. We can cut through all the noise and clutter by boiling everything down to just 3 key numbers. And we look at them over a whole year because that gives us the most honest picture, right? It smooths out all the lumpy months, the expensive holidays, the unexpected car repair to show you where your money is really going. Now, of those 3 numbers, this one is the game changer. Your income surplus. It's simply the money you have left over after an entire year of living your life. If this number is positive, you've found the engine that's going to power your whole financial journey. It's the fuel for saving, for investing, for buying back your time and your freedom. So let's make this tangible. An income surplus might look something like this: £4,851. Look, it doesn't matter what your number is when you start. What matters is that you know it, because your entire mission becomes about making this number bigger, which is how you accelerate towards every single one of your goals. So, what do you do with that surplus? You use it to build your net worth. Think of your net worth as the ultimate scoreboard in your financial life. It's not about how much you make, it's the one number that tells the real story: what you own versus what you owe. And this table here breaks it down perfectly. On one side, you've got your assets. These are things that put money in your pocket. On the other, liabilities, the things that take money out. And the bowl? Well, it couldn't be simpler. Use that income surplus we found to make the asset column grow and the liability column shrink, day by day, year after year. Okay, awesome. We have found our starting point on the map. Now for the really fun part, deciding where we actually want to go. See, money isn't really about spreadsheets and numbers. It's a tool. It's the tool you use to design the life you truly want to live. So, where are we heading? Now, this is so important to understand. The when of your goal completely changes the how. For anything short-term, say a house deposit in the next few years, that money has to be safe and easy to grab. No risks. But for your big long-term goals like retirement, that money has to be invested. It needs time to grow and outrun inflation. Just leaving it in cash would mean you're actually going backwards. So we have our starting point and we have our destination. What's next? We need the turn-by-turn directions to guide us every single day. And please, don't think of a budget as a restriction. It's not. It's your plan for freedom. It's just a way to make sure your money is actually doing the work you want it to do. And one of the simplest, most effective ways to do this is the 50-30-20 rule. It's brilliant. It gives every single pound from your paycheck a job. 50% goes to your needs, 30% goes to your wants, the fun stuff, and a non-negotiable 20% goes to the most important person in your life, future you. Okay, the map is drawn, the destination is plugged in, and we have our route. Now it is time to turn the key, start the engine, and actually begin the journey. This is where the planning stops and the progress begins. The idea of investing can feel huge, but this simple 3-step path just gets rid of all the guesswork. First, just build a small 1-month buffer so you can sleep at night. Second, go after any of that nasty, expensive debt that's holding you back. And then third, and this is key, you start to invest and build your full emergency fund at the same time. You don't have to wait until everything is perfect.
You just need to start. And as you get going on this path, I really want this one idea to stick with you. Your income, that buys your lifestyle today, but it's your net worth that buys your freedom. The freedom to choose your work, to change your path, to live life completely on your own terms.
12 weeks. That's all it really takes to change your direction. It doesn't take years. It just takes a decision to start. And now you have the map, you have the steps. So my question to you is, what's the very first step you're going to take on your roadmap? If you're ready to do this, comment 12 below and let's get started.